Alrighty, here we go. Hey there everybody, it's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Sawteeth franchise, even year number 1. Last episode was the opening day game here for us here in Super Mega Baseball 4, and also for the Sawteeth franchise as we easily dealt a blow to our division rivals, the Blowfish, winning 12-3 in the first game of the season behind rookie lefty South Palm, handing him his first career victory. Now we come home for the first time this season. We're taking on another division rival in the Moonstars, the pitching prowess team, as we're going to send last game iteration's ace Fabio Fabulo to the hill. He'll be on the mound against number 2 pitcher for the Moonstars, the ever unflappable Slip Sauter. Moonstars still the pitching gurus that we all expect them to be, although their bullpen is only average at best. Their starting pitching is where this team really shines. Their defensive speed are non-existent, and their contact and power are actually slightly above average now as they got a boost to the lineup in rookie Testy Osteroni, who was the extra player they picked up to expand their rosters to 22 players. Lineup for today's game heading into game 2 here. It's going to be Trips leading off, locked in center, followed by Johnny Bags locked in right field. Batting third and getting his first start of the year is JYJ, Junior Young Jr. Batting fourth, tense today, is the DH, John Renero. Batting fifth and at the catching position, it is JYJ's father, Junior Young Sr., otherwise known as JYS. Batting sixth, locked in left fielder Kathy Cul-de-sac. Batting seventh, tense third baseman Kieran Nutmeg. Batting eighth, second baseman DP Turner. And batting ninth is the utility player, starting at shortstop today, Hanzo Majiko. And on the mound is Fabulo. Let's go ahead and get it on. So sporting some new faces in the lineup tonight, looks like we are going to be at El Viejo Stadium once more here in the series. So the Sawteeth do get to keep this ballpark as their home stadium, as with in the new game, every team now has its own unique home stadium. So last episode we took on the Blowfish at a Swagger Center, which means they got to keep that park over the Overdogs, which means the Overdogs, if you ever play them, will have a new stadium. Let's get it on. Up first for the Moonstars here in the top half, it is Gustavsson, Lewis, and Tools. Leading off is going to be left fielder Gustav Gustafsson, who's a fastball hitter, and an RBI dud apparently. Hitless in the first game for the Moonstars here. He'll be facing left-hander Fabio Fabulo, who has an elite forkball. And max bonuses for both traits here coming into this one. Let's start him off with the forkball here, see how this goes. And it's chopped foul on the first pitch out of play, 0-1. Lineup for the Moonstars today. Hold on, Y, there we go. After Gustafsson, it is locked-in catcher Boo Lewis. Then it is shortstop Nance Tools. Batting fourth is third baseman Herbert Hackman. Batting fifth, DH Rusty Bustum, who's been DH down to 19 years old. He's 32 in the original game. Batting sixth, first baseman rookie Testy Osteroni. Batting seventh, locked-in second baseman Pepe Vinicio. Batting eighth, right fielder Lackey Luster. And batting ninth is center fielder Windy Wheels. Looking at the bench for the Moonstars, they have Dale Nail, the corner outfielder. Then there's backup catcher Clubber Buff, both of them very old veterans. Clubber Buff has been aged upwards. I believe he was 26 in the original game. Slip without his fro, yes. It is very unfortunate, is it, one boy? Nice to see you again, though, buddy. Then there's a newly DH shortstop, rejuvenated Elijah Gobelson. And then there's third baseman Raffy Slaps, who's been aged upwards. And left fielder Clyde Oliver, who is still a sad veteran. Looking at their pitching rotation, Woodrow is 31 now. She's aged upwards slightly. Turnburner has been DH down to 22. He was 27 in SMB3. Wanderfloss is still old as hell. He's 37. Def Wedham's 26. He's been slightly DH'd. I think he was like 29, if I remember correctly. Burt Bergerer is 31. Taylor McWhale is also 31. And Lil Bupton is now 32. Alright, so we got to remember that Gustafsson is going to excel at hitting fastballs here. Slider inside misses from Fabulo, 1-1. Change him away, chop foul out of play, 1-2. Change it down and in, pulled foul out of play, 1-2. Forkball down in the way, chased it in the dirt, strike 3, first punch out for Fabulo. I love the attitude. Next up, catcher Boo Lewis, hitting .333 on the year. They did give A. Vernon A-. Yep, let me hear ya. He did the Hulk Hogan. I love it. All right, so rally starter for Lewis. Thankfully, they're not trailing, so that doesn't come into play here. Two-seamer outside, misses ball one. Fastball up and in is high. 2-0 the count. Too fabulous. I love that one as well. It brings so much energy to the team. Slider down and in. Chopped up the first base line. Young Jr. dives for it. Nice play by Jr. He'll flip to first. In time as Fabulous makes the play. 2 down. Thank God he didn't drop it. Next up, shortstop Nance Tools, the utility outfielder, who still hangs on to her utility trait, and she has stealer. Batting .250 on the year with an RBI. Triple down on the first pitch. Chop foul. 0-1. Fastball up and in. Driven by Tools deep to right field. Hit well. Backs to the warning track, calling for it. Now in a step makes the catch, and that is going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Fabio Fabulo as he gets through the top half of the first easily. Bottom one, trips, bags, and Young Jr. due up. Yes, the chess beast is really good. I love that one too. Yeah, she was not touched. She's still 29. They didn't age her at all. She still has both her traits, so she's perfect from last game. Guess they kept her in there for balance. Slash trips leading off for us, the bad ball hitter himself. 5 for 6 on opening day. He had 2 solo homers. He finished a triple shy of the cycle in that onslaught of the Beewolves, facing one of the best pitchers that is not an ace in this league, Slip Sauter, who unfortunately has lost his hair. How old is Fabula? Sauter, I didn't even notice. 29. He is still up there in age. I can't remember. What was he, like 32 or something in the first game? Yeah, it didn't look like they changed the design of El Viejo at all. They just updated the visuals to meet the new game standard, I think. Still looks exactly the same. Two-seamer away, strike called, 0-1. Slider up and in, line to third, right at Hackman, and that is the first out. They did change several things in others. I have noticed that. Johnny Bags up next. What was he? 3 for 6 on the opening day. He had 2 homers. Finished driving in 4 RBIs on the day. Change up and in is inside. Ball 1. Change up, chased and fouled off. 1-1 the count to Johnny. Fastball to the east line through the middle as it whizzes by Sauter's left ear. That's a base hit. Johnny Bags on with the first hit today for either club. Next up, Young Jr. Pinch hit double in the first game of the season. He had drove in 2 runs with that hit. Power versus lefty active here, getting the start at first base today, as there's a lefty pitcher on the mound. Good arm behind the plate, so we're not going to be running here. Strike inside on the heater, 0-1. Fastball up and in, line by Young Jr. to right center, but that is going to hang up for Luster for this first out. Their second out of the inning. Colonial got more seats and they spaced out behind the dish. Yeah, Red Rock I don't think got touched either. John Renero up, 10s here in the DH role today. 2 for 5 on opening day. He had a 2-run homer and a single driven in. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think the only thing changed for Red Rock was that the Hot Corners no longer play there. I think other than that, the stadium is exactly the same as it was in 3. Same thing with El Viejo here. It's got the same design. And I don't think they touched Swagger Center either. I think that's still the same. The only change they made to that is the Overdogs no longer have that as their home stadium. It belongs solely to the Blowfish. Fastball at the knees, line by Renero to center. That is going to get down in front of the sliding glove of Windy Wheels. 2 on, 2 down now for the Sawteeth, as we got an RBI chance here for the 5-hitter, Junior Young Sr. Getting the start behind the dish today with a lefty on the mound. Pinch hit in the first game, he flew out, 0 for 1. Contact for his lefty active against Sauter. Fastball inside, pulled to third right at Hackman, and that is going to end the inning. Good pitching from Sauter to not let those two score. To the second, Hackman, Bustum, and Osteroni do up. Oh, they don't open the screen anymore. Oh, interesting. Huh.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 22, Herbert Hackman.
Hackman leading off here at third for the Moonstars here in the second inning. Oh, he has big hack. Okay, so don't fall behind to him. Okay, batting 1 for 3 here on the season. Heater up and in, driven by Hackman, deep right field. He lost his inside pitch straight, but he still has the pop. Home run for Herbert Hackman, his first homer of the year, and the Moonstars are quickly on the board, 1-0.
Designated
All right.
hitter, number
Rusty busted him up
27,
next. The young
Rusty
DH. He's been
Russo.
rejuvenated down to the age of 19. He lost 10 years. He was 29 in S&B 3. He had 1 RBI in the first game of the season, but no hits. Work ball down on the way, outside, ball 1. That is Fabulo's problem. He gives up too many home runs because he does not throw particularly hard. And his breaking stuff don't break. Slider at the knees line to second over the diving reach of Turner. And that is going to be a no-out single.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 17, Testy Osteroni.
Next up, Testy Osteroni, who is injury-prone. The rookie first baseman is the new Moonstars addition here in SMB4 when they expanded rosters from 21 to 22 players. Injury-prone, what does that do? Increased chance of injury during play and faster fitness decay from being overplayed. Interesting. So if that was on a catcher, that would be game-changing. So he could only play 1 game behind the dish at catcher and be out? What is his positions? First and second base. Interesting. Okay. So there's always a risk with playing him. Okay. Imagine if that trait was on a catcher. That would be absolutely horrible. 2-seam up and in is inside. Ball 1. Change it down and away from Fabulo. Pulled foul out of play. 1-1. No threat to run over there at first for Bustum. His speed was never in his game, really. Heater up and away. Way high. 2-1. Work ball down and in. Low in the dirt. 3-1. Slider down and away. Fouled off. 3-2. Fastball up and in. Way high. Ball 4. First walk for Fabulo today as Osteroni reaches. Trotting down to first, gingerly, making sure he doesn't pull a hammy. Pepe Vinicio up next, locked in second baseman. Hitting .500 on the year with a homer and 3 RBIs. Bad ball hitter active for Pepe, so he did lose his, I believe he has tough out, if I remember correctly. Is it tough out or RBI man? He lost RBI man, okay. Change it down in the way, pulled foul, 0-1. Here up and in, runners go. Throw down to second, and Osteroni is dead to rights. Trailing runner thrown out there by Young Senior as the runner takes third. 1-0 Moonstars. They still have a runner at third. 1 down here in the inning. Ball down and in. Fouled off. 0-2. Interesting call for the double steal there. I wonder why they did that. 2-seam up and away. Grounder to second. That's going to be an easy play for Turner to first. 2 down in the inning. RBI ground out, though, as Bustum scores for third. 2-0 Moonstars lead. Next up's the 8-hitter, right fielder Lackey Luster, the 29-year-old, has bad jumps and slow poke. Interesting. So decrease, all right, obviously we know what bad jumps is, and slow poke. Decrease running speed while out of the batter's box. Interesting. So Lackey got really down buffed here. They didn't touch him age-wise or ratings-wise. He got some shitty traits, man. That sucks, Lackey. Guess with a name like Lackey Luster, it kind of makes sense. You don't really shine, and you lackluster at best. Change up the middle, diving is Turner, just out of his reach, and that is a base hit into center. So much for me shit-talking him. He'll reach with 2 down, and that'll bring up the 9-hitter Windy Wheels, who has easy targets. Interesting. He also is a sprinter, so out of the batter's box, he's fast. 1 for 3 on opening day as he's facing the 10th Fabulo. While batting, opposing pitcher gains 15 accuracy, because it's a medium debuff. Okay. So if it was max, it'd be 25. Okay, that makes sense. Work ball down in the way in the first pitch. Outside. Ball 1. Heater down. Fouled off. 1-1. Get what you get. This is very true. They keep Luster on the team. You see him up and in. Inside. 2-1. Slider inside. Chop the first right at Young Jr. holding the runner. He'll tap the bag, and that'll end the inning. But the Moonstars on the board thanks to the home run by Herbert Hackman and the RBI ground out from... It's the guy after Osteroni. Is it Pepe? I think it's Pepe Vinicio. Bottom 2, it's 2-0. Cul-de-sac, Nutmeg, and Turner are 2 up. Got the cul-de-sac leading off. Left fielder 4 for 5 on opening day, finishing a triple shy of the, home run shy of the cycle. She's locked in, and she is also the new face of Bro Boom as she got that loyalty boost there at the end of the opening day game. Slider up on the first pitch, in there for a strike. 0-1. Heater down in the way, pulled in the hole to first. Osteroni there on the backhand, flips to first in time. 1 down. Next up is third baseman Tense Kira Nutmeg, hitting 1 for 5 on here on the season. Made an error in the first game, that's why she's tense. 2-seamer inside, that'll miss from Sauter. Ball 1. Heater away, in there on the corner. 1-1. Slider away, pulled the short right at Vinicio on the liner, 2 down. Base is empty for DP Turner, the second baseman, 1 for 4 on opening day. Fastball up and in, turned on by DP Turner as he absolutely demolishes that ball. Saws another one off as it lands in the right center stands. And our first home run here at home belongs to the second baseman, DP Turner, the defensive gem. First of the year for DP. It is 2-1. Next up is shortstop utility player Hanzo Majiko, who played defense in the 9th inning on opening day, but he is yet to bat here on the season. Known more for his glove than his offense. Let's see what the young utility player brings to the table. Change it down in the way is a strike. Going 1. Slider in there. Oh, that's a cutter. Never mind. 0-2. Sauter sets and fires. Right there at the knees, and Majiko brings almost nothing to the plate. That ends the inning. First punch out for Sauter, but he gives up a home run to DP Turner as he annihilates a fastball over the right center field wall. To the third, it is 2-1. Gustafsson, Lewis, and Tools due up. Magic Hands, I believe, let me do that real quick. What does that do? I don't know. Fascinating. Hold on. Let's see if I can bring it up here. There we go. All right. Can I bring it up? I don't think so. Where is he? Where's Hanzo? There he is. No, I don't think I can bring it up. I'll have to do it when he's at the plate again. Remind me. It has something to do with defense. I think it like prevents you from like dropping a ball or something, or like decreases the chance of making an error when catching something. Or it might increase the chances you make a catch on a play of some sort. Work ball down. Strike at the knees there to Gustafsson. 1-1. Now tense after the first inning at bat. Slider down in the way, low, 2-1. Change it down and in. Chop foul, out of play, 2-2. Fabulo still sitting on the 1 punch out today, and that was of Gustafsson earlier. He's ripping away. Hitting the hole to short, Majiko over. Backhands it cleanly. Makes the play to first in time, 1 down. Next up is Boo Lewis, 0-for-1 today with a ground out. Fastball up. Check swing high, good hold, ball 1. Slider down. Chopped up the third base line. Foul, out of play. 1-1. Two-seamer inside. Drifts over the middle plate, but he pops it up. He missed it right to first. JYJ there. Makes the catch. 2 down. Next up, Nance Tools. Up with the bases loaded. Flew out to center her first time up. She's 0-for-1. Or she fly out to right. Doesn't matter. It was a fly out either way. Fork ball away in the first pitch. Line to short right at Majiko. He doesn't even have to move, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 3, it's 2-1. Trips, Bags, and Young Jr. due up. BH3, BH4, JYJ, and JYS. Who else we got? Ooh, good point. Who else do we got? That's right. BH4 is Bob Hurlington the 4th. Let's see. I can't think of any off the top of my head, honestly. Oh, we got JJ. That's Juice Jackson. Who else we got? Ooh, who else do we have? That is a good question. Let me see. I don't think it's anyone on our team outside of the Youngs. Yeah, no one else on our team that I can think of off the top of my head. It is funny, but it is 3 names. That is true. I'll see if we can look around the league and find them. Check swing down in the way. Strike called. 0-1. Rally starter activated also for traps here as we're trailing. Rips that one foul out in front of the changeup. 0-2. Slider inside. Turned on by Trips, but he pulls it foul out in front again. 0-2. Heater down in the way. Chopped in the hole to second. Vinicio over for it. Fires to first. 1 down. HOS. Ooh. Oh, Handro Special. That's right. I don't think anyone ever calls him that, though. Because, you know, just Special, you know who you're talking about. But, yeah, I think I think he fits the bill. We can call him that. HOS. Johnny Bags up next. Still locked in from the opening day performance. Change it, but the knees lined in the hole to left field. Base hit for Johnny. His first hit today. He's on with 1 down. It's the tying run, and that'll bring up JYJ. 0-for-1 today with the line out. Good speed over at first in Bags. Heater inside, whiffed on it. 0-1. Runner goes. Slider up and in is high. Throw down by Lewis. Just in time to get Johnny 2 down. First attempt for Bags is a failure on the year. Cutter at the knees, lined up the first base and third base line. That is a fair ball into the corner. MB extra bases for JYJ. Should not have stolen. I would have had a runner at third. Either way, 2-out double has a runner in scoring position. Try them two. Okay, JOF and CDJ. Oh, CDG. Okay, are you sure you don't mean KDG? Because that would be Klaus the Game. And then JOF. Okay. Oh, Jacques Oftin, of course, the Frenchman. Or I guess the French-Canadian, I should say. Fits with the game developers. Two-seamer outside there. Change it, misses. Ball 1. Heater down in the way. Line by Renero to right center. Will that get down? Not quite. Right to Windy Wheels, and that ends the inning. Runner stranded at second for the Sawteeth. To the fourth, it is 2-1. Hackman, Bustum, and Osteroni do up against Fabulo. Oh, it's spelled Klaus now? I thought it was with the K. Interesting. Have I been misreading it wrong my entire life? Probably. Herbert Hackman up. Solo home run back in the second inning. Got the scoring started for the Moonstars. It's the first of 2 runs that inning for them. Seamer down in the way. Chopped in the hole to first right at Young Jr. JYJ makes the play over at first. 1 down. That's fine. You're all right. Rusty Bustum up. DH singled and scored a run back in the second inning as well. He scored on an RBI ground out by Pepe Benicio. Fork ball down and in is fouled off. 0-1. Seamer up and in. Checks. Oh, that's just called a strike. 0-2. Straight up. Slider down in the way. Line in the hole to short. Magical dives just out of his reach into left field. Base hit. Had he had Dive Wizzer, he probably would have caught that. Fortunately, they hit it to him and not DP Turner. TDG. Okay. Osteroni up next. Rookie walked and then was thrown out trying to steal second base. Let's see. TDG. TDG. Oh, catcher. Tiny DeGrande, that's right. Alright, TDG's Tiny DeGrande, BMS. BMS. HOW, okay. Alright, HOW is Harrow Williams. TDG I know is Tiny DeGrande. BMS is tripping me up. I'm not sure who that is. BMS. Damn it. Come on, think. Use your brain. I know you're tired right now. Focus. I know as soon as I ask you to tell me, it's gonna hit me in the face. Oh my god. BMS. Alright, BMS is tripping me up. You gotta tell me who it is. Oh, it's a fielder. Start for their team. A fielder. Okay. BMS. Oh my god, how am I not thinking of this? I should know this, right? Oh man, I should know this. Who is this? A beefcake, of course. McStevens. Got it. He is a star. Gotcha. Oh, I know Wugbeam's on the same team as him. Fastball at the knees from Fabulous. Fouled off from Osteroni. 0-1. Team up and away. Fouled off. 0-2. Poppy go ahead in the count. Work ball down and away. Chased and fouled off. Still 0-2. Slider inside. Chop foul. 0-2. You see me down and in. Chopped in the hole to third. Nutmeg charges. No play at second. Should go to first. 2 down. Bustum in scoring position here for Vinicio. 0-1 with an RBI ground out his first time up. Bad ball hitter. Okay, so I should not hit the corner here. Heater up. Driven by Vinicio to right center. Still on the edge of the zone, though. That is going to be in the gap. Extra bases for Pepe, who has good speed. It's an RBI double for him, and that is another run. His second RBI of the game. 3-1. Moonstars extend the lead back to 2. That'll bring up Lackey Luster. 1-for-1 with a single today. Fabula once again tense. Get her down in the way. Whiffed on it. 0-1 is Luster behind on the fastball. Slider been in. Driven deep down the right field, and Luster hits a home run. Lackey hitting the ball well today. Second homer of the day for the Moonstars. First of the year for Lackey. 2-run shot makes it 5-1 as they blow it open here in the 4th. And here's Windy Wheels. 10-0-for-1 today. Ball down in the way. Check swing low and away. Ball 1. 5 earned runs already given up today for Fabula. Beat her down and then line to short. Magico there, and that ends the inning. I can understand why they gave him Magic Hands. His last name is Magico. So 3 runs though in the inning for the Moonstars. 1 on the double by Vinicio and 2 on the home run by Lackey Luster, his first of the year. 5-1 to the bottom of the 4th. Young JYS, cul-de-sac, and nutmeg do up. JYS up. 0-for-1 today with a line out. Heater up and in, turned on by JYS as he absolutely murders that high fastball. Saws another one off there in the left field seats. JYS answers with a home run of his own, his first of the season, and it is 5-2. Yep, being 42 years old, he's still got it. Now there's an achievement in the game. If we can get JYJ up and hit a home run this inning, we get an achievement just like Griffey father and Griffey son. Here's Kathy cul-de-sac. Heater away outside, ball 1. Sauter now tense after the home run. It almost beans her with the changeup at the knees. 2-0 is cul-de-sac man just duck out of the way. Slider up and away is lined into center hard, but it is right at Windy Wheels. 1 down. Yeah, he absolutely cranked that one. He was ready for that fastball. My power hitting is getting better. Nutmeg up 0-for-1. All that practice really paying off from 3. Heater way outside. Ball 1. Heater away. This time's on the outer corner. 1-1 the count to Nutmeg. Slider caught the inside corner. That's a good pitch. I can't do nothing about that. 1-2. Heater up and in. Nutmeg lines it back up the middle. Will that get down? Not quite as Wheels covers the ground necessary to make the catch 2 down. Base is empty for DP Turner, who cranked a home run his first time up. He's 1-for-1 today. Lined up a fastball on that one. Fastball up. Little out in front of it on the ground. 0-1. Slider down and in. Line back up the middle as Sauter makes a nice effort at it, but he can't get to it. Second hit today for DP Turner. He's on with a 2-out single. Keeps the inning alive as Sauter remains tense. That'll bring up shortstop Hanzo Magico, and now we will check what Magic Hands does. Struck out looking his first time up. He's the only strikeout victim in the lineup today. Okay, so medium buff on Magic Hands is minus 25% chance of a missed catch when jumping, diving, or sliding. Okay, so he will... So there is that chance of a miss when you slide, dive, or jump. So his is decreased by 25%. So if he had the max increase on that, it'd be minus 50. That is an OP trait. That is awesome.
Is your slugger feeling sluggish?
So it's kind of like Dive Wizard. Turned on by Magico down and then fastball into the corner, and that is down at the wall on a hop. Gustafsson gets to it, and he has no arm. We're going to get Turner to third, and Magico thought about it, but he'll stay at second on the double. 2 in scoring position for the man, the myth, the legend himself, switch hitter / Trips, who's 0 for 2 today against Sauter. Can he come through? Heater down and in, pulled foul out of play, 0-1. Cutter inside, turned on by Trips, lined well. Gustafsson back. Cannot get to it as it's off the wall, and that'll be an extra base hit for Trips. It's a 2-run double. 5-4, Sawteeth back within a run. Here's Johnny Bags, 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Sauter just trying to get out of the inning, tying run at second. Heater down and in. Bags got a wing on it, but just got under it. Left center, Wheels makes the catch. That ends the inning, but the Sawteeth respond with 3. 2 on the double by /Trips and 1 on the first homer by JYS, Junior Young Senior. To the 5th, it's 5-4. Gustafsson, Lewis, and Tools do up. We're matching each other slug for slug so far. Here's Gustafsson, 0 for 2 today. You see me down and in on the first pitch. Check swing strike called. 0-1. Gustafsson is struck out swinging and grounded out today. Slider away. Line to second, right at Turner. One hopper to DP. He'll make the play cleanly. One down. Next up, Boo Lewis. He's 0 for 2. Fastball down the middle. Fouled back. 0-1. Just missed it. That was a one right down the middle. That should have been killed. Change it down the way is outside from Fabulo. 1-1. Slider middle in. Line up the middle. That is through for a base hit as Turner's not even close to make a dive attempt on that one. I believe that is the first hit today for Boo Lewis. He's 1 for 3. Here's Nance Tools, 0 for 2 today.
Number 12, Nance Tools.
Slider down and in on the first pitch inside. Misses. Ball 1. Receiver away. Line to right field past Young Jr. as he was holding the runner. No chance to make a play on that one. First hit today for Tools. 2 on, 1 down. Moonstars in business in the 5th. Herbert Hackman up next. 1 for 2 with a solo homer today. Change it down and in on the first pitch. Out in front of it on the swing. 0-1. Two-seamer up and away. High. 1-1. Fabulo now tense. 2 hits in the inning. Fork ball away. Hit up the middle to Turner. Flips to second. 1. Majiko to first. Double play. You love to see it as we get out of the jam. Bottom 5. It's 5-4 still. Heart of the lineup coming up. JYJ, Renero, and JYS. Let's see if we can get that achievement with the Youngs. Both have to hit homers in the same inning. Junior Young Jr. leading off. JYJ 1 for 2 with a double last time at the plate. Facing the still tense Sauter. Heater down and in. Pulled foul. 0-1. Heater up. Turned on, but fouled off. He had the distance. 0-2. There's going to be a lot of power swings here. Heater up, chased it, and lines it up the middle. Base hit for JYJ. His second hit today. He's 2 for 3. Definitely getting better with the power swings. Oh, and shout out to Naparology for the follow. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. Hope you like what you see. John Renero up next. 1 tenths per day. There. Lined out the center last time up as he takes a changeup high for ball 1. Heater away, line to right center field, off the leaping glove of Benicio, and that is down for a hit as JYJ is going to read the play and get to third as the throw from Lester is late. Sometimes, yes, sometimes. Junior Young Sr. up next, cranked a home run last time up as he turned on a high fastball, 1 for 2 today. Contact was lefty still active, and what's active at first? Oh, that's what the select players for. It's view the traits if you have multiple base runners on with it. Bad jumps. Okay, so do not steal with Renero. Got it. Unless he's a decoy. Check swing outside on the changeup. Ball 1. Sauter struggling here. Slider up and away. Outside as well. 2-0. Good hitters count. JYS is foaming. Down the middle, and he turns on a fastball deep left center field. He got that one. His second homer of the game as Senior shows you how it's done. Saws another one off in the left center seats. Third homer of the game for the Sawteeth. Second today for JYS. And it is 6-5 as he's showing Junior how it's done. Or, sorry, 7-5. My apologies. I cannot count. He's going nuts. Ah, nice, man. Congrats. Good luck with the Sandcats. That was my first successful rebuild. An SMB3 heater outside. Strike called to cul-de-sac 0-1. Cul-de-sac behind in the count to the rattled Sauter, who's trying to get through the inning here. Slider inside, strike called, 0-2. Slider at the knees, cul-de-sac lines it, but it's right at Benicio at second base, 1 down. Next up is Kira Nutmeg. Third baseman's 0 for 2 today, really struggling here at the plate. I don't think I have anyone who could play third base off the bench, do I? Broncos outfield, flexed is catcher in right field. Matty Batts is outfield. I have 5 outfielders. Fuck, okay. Oh, Shigatani can play third. All right, keep that in mind. Who else? Anybody else in the lineup can play third base here? What do you got? Turner and Majiko. Unfortunately, the other shortstop. We could move Turner to short. He's a good fielder regardless. Yeah, so we can move Majiko over to third, Turner at short, and then we'll put Shigatani at second. Worst comes to worst. Only played as Blowfish, okay. Harry Backman, yes. Harry Backman is one of the best hitters there on the Blowfish. He's someone you got to build around there early before he regresses into nothingness. Well, good luck trying something new, buddy. Hopefully you have as much success as I did. I got 3 rings back to back to back, so good luck. Sauter ready, delivers. Fastball in the dirt to nutmeg, ball 1. Slider hung, I should have murdered that one. Damn it, I was taking 1-1. Heater away, line up the middle, and nutmeg polishes a single back through the box. First hit today for Kira, she's 1 for 3. Still tense, though. Next up is Big DP Turner, 2 for 2 today. He singled last time up and a solo homer earlier in the game. He's also able to tee up a cutter. Slider up there, high, misses badly, ball 1. Chase the fast change up there in the dirt, 1-1. Fouled it off, though. Heater outside is chased by Turner and fouled off into the seats, 1-2 the count. Just looking to protect the plate here with 2-strike count. Heater up and in, he chased it anyway and dumps it down the right field line. That is a base hit. Nutmeg rounding second. She'll get that speed boost, heading for third. Oh, the throw went to second, you sons of bitches. Turner's in a rundown, and so's Nutmeg. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, this is just a shit show, boys. Tag out at home. Runner is safe at second. Oh, there's the shit show. Fuck. Majiko up next, 1 for 2 with the double. Still has the RBI chance. I thought base runner would get me to third faster. Apparently it did not. Note to self, buff up Nutmeg's speed. First pitch changeup up and in. Inside, misses the Majiko, ball 1. Slider down in the way, low in the dirt. 2-0 the count. Fastball down and then pulled foul into the Moonstars dugout as they duck out of the way. 2-1. Majiko's on that fastball. Chased that one inside. Bad swing there from Hans. 2-2. Hanzo. Changeup pulled foul into the seats as a lucky fan gets a souvenir and probably a concussion. 2-2. Slider away, dumped into right center. That is down for a base hit, and that'll be the first RBI of the year for Majiko. Is coming around third and scoring will be DP Turner. 8-5. Sawteeth lead up to 3. It was a sequence. We could have killed him, man. Mixed up slash trips, 1 for 3 with a 2-run double last time up, and that will do it for Slip Sauter as he did not find his footing today. He started off well, and a home run ball bit him in the ass. Little young man called JYS, 42 years young, made him his child. Taylor McWhale's coming out of the bullpen here to take over, making his debut here on the season, I believe. Yes, this is his debut. So McWhale's is durable, and he has rally stopper. So when 2 runners on base, he gets the +10 velocity, junk, and accuracy. He's got the medium boost on that, and for his durable trait, also medium boost. Reduced chance of injury during play and slower fitness decay. So if that was on a catcher, that is what you want. You want durable on your catchers. Okay. Yes, the ripe young age of 42 in this league. I think he's one of the oldest players, actually. Slider up and in high, ball 1, because they made Wissell's like 20-something now, right? They dropped him down. Yeah, I think him and Wissell were like some of the oldest guys. Him and Lauderbury, I think those are the 3 oldest. Oh, and who could forget Bubba Blastman? And they de-aged Babette Walkman, so she's not as old as she was. Trips now batting left-handed for the first time today as that curveball caught the high outside corner from McWhales, 1-1. Curveball at the knees, lined back up the box, and that is into center field in front of the sliding glove of Windy Wheels as he misplays it slightly. He keeps it in front of him, single for Trips. Johnny Bags up next, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles, still locked in. Rally stopper now activates for McWhales as he gets that 10 boost across the board to his ratings. 2-seamer away, and Johnny Bags drives it dead center field, hit well back to the warning track. Wheels runs it down though in front of the wall to end the inning as the rally stopper trait does what it's supposed to do, but 4 runs in the inning for the Sawteeth. Chase Slip Sauter out the door. 8-5 to the 6th. Busta, Mascheroni, and Vinicio due up. Rusty Bustum leading off, the young DH, 2 for 2 today. 2 singles on the board. Fabulo starting the 6th inning here. He gets into trouble. We will take him out. First pitch fastball popped up into foul territory near the seats. Young Junior at the wall, leaps and makes a nice catch. JYJ showing his father. He's got the hops. 1 down. Now to bring up Osteroni. 0 for 1 today with a walk. Grounded out last time up to second base. Work ball down and in, inside and low. Ball 1. Injury prone is still active there for Ostaroni. Heater outside is fouled off. 1-1. Slider pin away. Check swing outside. Good hold from Testy. 2-1. You see me up. That's line deep left field. Crushed by Ostaroni at the wall. Cul-de-sac looking up. She's out of room. And that is a home run. Testy Ostaroni, the rookie, hits his first career home run. And the Moonstars get a run back. It is 8-6. And that will do it for starter Fabio Fabulo today as Ostaroni celebrates, forgetting that he is on the road, not in his home ballpark. Pepe Benicio up 1 for 2 with a 2-run double. Or, I'm sorry, an RBI double last time up. He had an RBI ground out earlier in the game. Fabulo done after 5 1/3. He gives up 9 hits, 1 walk, 6 earned runs on 2 home run balls, and a strikeout. Or is it 3 home runs? 3 home runs. Let me on the bullpen. It's a 2-run game here in the 6th. Who do you give it to? You give it to your best man. Brick Towers coming out of the bullpen. Oh, God. All right, Brick. Still the junk specialist. His accuracy is still in the garbage dump, and his velocity slightly above average. Now 29-year-old right-hander, sporting the stash. Lead slider, Molt. Max boost on it as well, so that's increased pitch speed and break. Facing the bad ball, hitting Benicio. Towers always seem to struggle in my playthroughs in SMB3, so we'll see if he's actually learned how to pitch here. Fastball down and in, inside, ball 1. Slider away, whiffed on at 1-1. Apparently I lost connection with the chat at one point, so sorry if I missed any recent comments. Curveball down and the way is outside, 2-1. Fastball middle in, cracked in the hole short. Benicio diving to his right, Magico diving to his right, makes the play on the first, 1 down. Oh, it's late. Good speed from Pepe as he reaches. Second hit today for him, and that'll bring up Lackey Luster, who hit a 2-run bomb last time up. He's also singled. Locked in currently. Yes, I understand how to throw a pitch out game. I've done it before. Yee. Okay, so pitch out trying to catch the runner napping, I see. Pick off first, nothing doing. Back safely, Benicio. I thought he was out too. Apparently not. They say not today, son. Not today. Four-seamer down in the way. Runner goes. Fouled off on the hit and run attempt. 0-1. Slider up and in. Fouled back. 1-2. 0-2 the count here as Towers is ahead. Slider up. Chased it high. Strike 3. First punch up for Towers. 2 down. Bases runner at first for Windy Wheels. 0 for 2 today. Still tense. And pinch hitting, actually, for Windy is a veteran left fielder, Clyde Oliver, the 35-year-old, as he has pinch perfect. And it's max boost. Oh, shit. Plus 24 power and contact when pinch hitting. You sons of bitches. All right. Angel Hernandez looking at it. It was Jim Joyce who flubbed the first base call, not Hernandez. Hernandez is behind the plate. Although I like the accusation because he's still actually catching, umpiring. Fastball down and then strike call, 0-1. Curveball down in the way, in the dirt. Good block by JYS, keeping it in front of him, 1-1. You know what? I think he's going to steal. Let's pick off here. No? He thought about it. 1-1 count. Heater up and in. Check swing high. Good hold by Oliver. Curveball up and in. Chased it. Whiffed inside. 2-2. Bad pitch to swing at. Slider away. Chased and fouled off. Oliver fights to stay alive here. Four-seamer up. Fouled off. Oliver late. 2-2. He's definitely protecting the slider. And here it comes. Slider away. Fouled off. Staying alive. Curveball up and in. Fouled off again as Oliver had the power swing on that one. Fastball down and away. Outside and low. Full count. Runner will be off with the pitch here. Slider down. Chopped up the middle. Magico dives to his left. Cuts it off. Gets up and fires to first. In time as he saves a hit. Nice play, Hanzo, as Towers gets out of the inning. 1 run in, though, on another home run for the Moonstars, and this time it was... Can't remember his goddamn name. 8-6 to the bottom of the 6th. JYJ, Renero, and JYS. Heart of the lineup coming up. Who hit the damn homer? JYJ leading off. Singled last time up. He's also doubled. 2 for 3 today. Let me have a look. Who did it? Which one of you bastards was it? Oh, it was Ostaroni, that bitch. Anyway. Moving right along, McWhale's in his second inning of work here. Oliver takes over duties in center. Heater at the knees, foul back, out of play, 0-1. Heater down in the way, line at the middle, grounded past the diving Benicio, base hit. Third hit today for JYJ, as he's on to lead off. Next up is Johnny Renero, the DH, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Heater up is chased and fouled back, 0-1. Heater up and in, ripped by Renero down the left field line, into the corner. Gustafsson runs it down, though, for the first out, as retreating back to first quickly is the runner. In safely. Next up is JYS, Junior Young Senior, 2 for 3 today. He's hit 2 homers his last 2 times at the plate, driving in 4 runs. He had a big 3-run shot last time at the plate, locked him in. What can he do against Taylor McWhales? Heater up and away, line to right field hard, but right at Lackey Luster for the second out. Throw coming back to first, late. Good swing on that one. Here's Kathy Cul-de-sac, 0 for 3 today, but has contact for his righties active now as McWhales comes out of the bullpen. Sets and fires, Heater inside, misses, ball 1. Check swing inside, misses, 2-0. Good pit hitters count for Cul-de-sac. Heater up and in. Didn't get the swing off, 2-1. Load was there. Heater up and in, turned on by Cul-de-sac, cracked deep to right center, but she got under it. Luster there. Runs it down, and that is going to end the inning. To the 7th, it is still 8-6. Gustafsson, Lewis, and Tools go up against Towers. Here's Gustafsson, 0 for 3 today. Still tense here at the top of the Moonstars lineup. Ladder down and in, low and inside. Ball 1. For ball away. Fouled off. 1-1. Fastball away. Chased outside and grounded to third right at Nutmeg. She'll make the play. 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher, number 57, Boo Lewis.
Hey, 1 by yeah. 1 for 3 with a single. I don't know why. I think that's just what they wanted to put in the game. Apparently, it's been toned down somewhat since what they originally developed. I don't know. Curveball down in the way in the dirt to Lewis. Ball 1. He's 1 for 3 today with a single. Still locked in. Heater down and in, line in the hole to second. Turner dives just out of his reach, and that space hit the right field. Second hit for Lewis. Tying run coming to the plate for the Moonstars here with 1 down. Here's Nance Tools, 1 for 3 with a single. I guess they thought that would be a good sound design to put in the game, I guess, to reward you for, like, good contact. I don't know. Seems like it's constant, though. Curveball down. Strike called at the knees from Towers, 0-1. Heater up and in. Away, high, 1-1. Fastball down and away. Fouled off, 1-2. She was on that one. Slider down and in. Chased inside and fouled off. Still 1-2. Forcing up and in. Whiffed on it high. Strike 3. Second punch out for Towers. 2 down. Here's Herbert Hackman. 1 for 3 with a solo homer today. Slider up and away. Strike called. 0-1. Ball down. Whiffed on it. 0-2. Slider down and in. Check swing low. 1-2. Forcing down and away. Fouled off. Hackman gets a bat to it as it was out of the zone. 1-2. Slider up and in. Fouled off. Out of play. 1-2. Curl down and away. Fouled off. So I think the Rocket, I think, is indignant of a power swing. Because I think if they do contact, it doesn't sound the same, I think. That might be what it is. I'm not sure. Heater down and then fouled off. Yeah, because that didn't have anything on it. So that's a weak contact swing there, I think. Curveball away. Hit up the middle, base hit. Trips gets to it. That is a single for Hackman. Tying run on base for the Moonstars. 2 down, first and second. For Rusty Bustum. 2 for 3 with 2 singles today.
Rusty Bustum.
Receiver down on the first pitch. Low. Ball 1. Ball down in the way in the dirt. Good block by JYS. 2-0. Slider up. Line foul out of play. 2-1. Little out in front of it. Receiver inside. Chased it. 2-2. Towers looking for the punch out. Curveball in there. Hangs, and that is hit past the diving Machiko into left field. Base is now loaded with 2 down in the 7th. Hey, Happy, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you again.
number 7.
Testy Osteroni up. Rookie 1 for 2 with a solo home run last time up. He's also walked today. Towers done after an inning and a third. He gives up 4 hits and strikes out 2. He leaves with the bases loaded in the 7th. Coming out of the bullpen. I don't want to do it. I don't think I have a choice. We got to go to the lefty here, Doc Simpleman, the 37-year-old, who got down buffed hard as he has falls behind. Thankfully, it's only a minimal decrease of 12 accuracy, but he is durable. Reduced chance of injury. Let's see what he does here. You see him down and then strike called. 0-1. At least he doesn't have crossed up. I'm doing all right, man. Doing all right. Nice to hear it. An intense battle here of wits. Where's he down in the way? Chased outside. 0-2. Simpleman looking for the K. Slider away. Fouled off out of play. 0-2 pitch coming again. 2-seamer up and in. Chased it high. Strike 3. Punch out for Simpleman is first as he strands the bases loaded, getting out of the inherited jam in the 7th. Bottom 7. It's 8-6. Nutmeg, Turner, and Majiko due up. Oh, nice. All the pitchers you use actually end up in the dugout. That's a nice little feature. Kieran Nutmeg up. 1 for 3 today with a single. Still tense. Mason McWales entering his 3rd inning of work out of the pen. Peter away. Strike called. 0-1. Curveball inside. Misses. 1-1. Fastball up. Driven by Nutmeg. Hit well, but she missed it. Back at the warning track is Oliver for the first out. It's all right, buddy. I got it. DP Turner up. He's a triple shy of the cycle. Doubled last time up. He's also singled and hit a solo homer. 3 for 3 today. He's driven in a run. Heater down in the way. 1 hopper to short. Easy play for Tools. 2 down. Turner no longer locked in, and now to bring up Hanzo Majiko. 2 for 3. RBI double last time up for Hanzo. He's also singled. Heater away. Misses. Ball 1. Peter up and away, 1 hopper to second right of Benicio, and that is going to be an easy 1-2-3 inning for McWales as he is through the 7th without issue. To the 8th, it is still 8-6. Benicio, Luster, and Oliver due up. Bottom of the lineup here for the Moonstars in the 8th. Pepe Benicio leading off, 2 for 3 today. He's hit an RBI double, singled, and an RBI ground out. He's locked in currently. Peter up and in on the first pitch, fouled off, 0-1. Slider down and away. Swift on it, 0-2. See him up and away. Fouled off, out of play, 0-2. That got stuck in the backstop screen there. Puts him down and in. Chopped to first right at GYJ. He'll charge and make the play himself. 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 10, Lackey Luster.
I don't really have any ideas, actually. I'm going to be intrigued to see what you come up with. Nah, coming up with creative things really isn't my forte. Lackey Luster up 2 for 3 today. He's got a 2-run homer on the board. Heater inside line at the middle, base hit. 3rd hit today for Lackey as he is on. Now I believe a triple shy of the cycle. Maybe. Same. Clyde Oliver up next. Pinch hit last at bat. He's 0 for 1 today. And pinch hitting for him is Clubber Buff, who has Little Hack. Backup catcher getting his first at bat of the season. Slider middle of the plate hangs, lined right at cul-de-sac for an easy 2nd out of the inning. Tying run is still coming to bat here for the Moonstars. It is Gustav Gustafsson, who's 0 for 4 and 10th today. You see me down in the way in the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1 as Simpleman pounds the outside black of the strike zone. Heater up and away, high, 1-1. Slider inside, strike called, 1-2. Force him inside. Check swing misses, 2-2. Good hold by Gustafsson. You see me down. Chop back to the plate, and it's off of Simpleman's glove. Turner fields it, fires the first in time to get the slow-footed Gustafsson. That will end the inning as that was an adventure. Bottom 8, it is 8-6. Trips, Bags, and Young Jr. due up. Customizing a large league. I'm working on it. I'll get there. I'm building up to it. Top of the lineup up for the Sawteeth here as we look to try and extend our 2-run lead here in the 8th. Slash Trips 2 for 4 today. He has a 2-run double and a single on the books. Replacing Clever Buff is infielder Elijah Gobbleson, as he's going to take over duties at shortstop, which will move Nance Tools out to center field. His outfield is her backup position, and she has utility. McBale's entering his 4th inning of work out of the bullpen. Starting 2 1/3 scoreless as that heater away caught the zone 0-1. Heater down and in, line to first, right at Osteroni. 1 down. Ooh, couple team names. I like it. Johnny Bags up. 2 for 3 today. Throw ball in the dirt. Bounces. Ball 1. Heater up and in. Turned on by Johnny, but he's out in front of it. Not quite the distance. 1-1. Throw ball hangs high. Not near the zone. 2-1. Whale starting to tire. Heater up and in. Lined in the gap by Bags to right center. That is going to split him. And that might be extra bases for Johnny. Tools gets it in quickly as it's a 1-out double. All right, there's our insurance run. Let's get him home. Here's JYJ. 3 for 4 today. He's singled twice and doubled. Ooh, gazelles. I like it. Sasquatches. Okay. They do have the logo for the Bigfoot. I like it. Heater away. Out. Ooh, that's a strike. Pitch. That didn't look like a strike. All right. Chased that one in the dirt. 0-2. Curveball chased it outside, strike 3. Punch out for McWales, his first today. 2 down. And here's DH John Renero, 2-4 with 2 singles. Yeah, fits the Canadian build, you're right. Wonder if they have antelopes. Heater inside, grounded up the third baseline past the diving Hackman. That is a base hit for John. That'll drive in the insurance run as trips. Bags will score easily from second. 9-6, Sawteeth back to a 3-run lead. And here's JYS, junior young senior, who has grounded out last time up, but he's hit 2 homers today, a solo shot and a 3-run bomb, both off a starter slip sauter. Again, JYS, do it again. I have not seen the Reddit post about that, actually. Strike up and away, 0-1. Definitely was not ready for that one. Heater up and in high, 1-1. No contact boost for JYS against the righty. Whiffed on the curveball inside. I was out on the front foot. 1-2. Curveball outside. That'll miss. 2-2. Curveball up and in. Out in front of it. But perfect power swing. 99. Damn. 2-2. Curveball inside. Turned on by JYS. Hooking foul, though. No speed air in left field either. Gustafson's not going to catch that. That drops. We get another chance at it. 2-2. Ball away, line in the hole past the runner into right field, base hit. That keeps the inning alive here. 2 on, 2 down for the Sawteeth. Yeah, that one died too. Cul-de-sac up 0 for 4 today, trying to find her footing, as coming out of the bullpen is the closer Lil Bupton, as he's trying to strand the 2 inherited runners here. McWales goes 3+ innings out of the pen, 5 hits given up, an earned run, and a strikeout. Both runners on base, his responsibility. Good relief effort there from McWales. I appreciate it. I'm going to pinch it for Kathy here. I don't like what I've seen from her today. Let's go ahead. Who has pinch perfect? Oh, Maddie Batts is pinch perfect. Perfect. Maddie, you got it. Plus 12 power and contact as she got the medium boost on pitch perfect. We're facing the elite slider from Bupton, and he has K collector, so he has K-man. Okay. Batts went a 1 for 5 on opening day as a starter and center. Lefty-lefty matchup here. Slider at the knees, line through the middle as it passes Bupton into center. Coming around third is going to be the runner will hold. His Tools doesn't have quite the same arm as the outfielders, but it was right at her. Next up, Nutmeg, 1 for 4 with a single. I think we're going to pinch hit for her, too. She's still tense. She never really got out of her own head today. Shigatani did not get juiced, though. Unfortunate. The stimulated trait fails us there. Let's go ahead and give the at-bat to, let's go with Pex Flexed here, the backup catcher. He's got the best hitting ratings. 3 for 5 on opening day for Pex, who drove in 2 on a double. RBI chance for Pex with the bases loaded. Slider inside, misses. Ball 1. It's his best pitch. Oh, off-speed pitch. Got the Stein Stealer trait inside. 2-0. Heater up and in. Chased it. Popped it. Shallow right center. Going out for Benicio. Will he get there? Yes, he will. And avoids the diving Luster as well. 1 run in for the Sawteeth, though, on the RBI single. 9-6 to the 9th. Lewis, Tools, and Hackman do up. He is an Astro, yes. Shh. They don't need you to know he was on that coaching staff. He was the one banging the trash can lids. Boo Lewis leading off the inning, a two-hitter here for the Moonstars. And Simpleman done here after inning in a third out of the bullpen as he's going to be in. He does get the hold. We're going to make some defensive changes here as we are going to put in. What can Junior and Senior do? Okay. We're going to take Flexed out. He doesn't really have a spot here right now. We're going to go ahead and bring in Sammy Shikatani. She'll play second. And we'll put DP Turner at third. Who's got the better arm? Shikatani over him. Where's Majiko? Majiko has the best arm. Put him at third, actually. Put him at third and Turner at shortstop. Yeah, that'll make the most sense. Because he has the best arm. I want him to make the throws. Okay. And we are going to go to the bullpen here. We are going to bring in closer Maximo Primo, who's going for his first save here in the series. 27-year-old closer was basically untouched. He does, however, have rally stopper. So with runners on base, he excels. Yeah, you heard that name around Houston? It was him. You know. Heater inside. Strike called. 0-1 to Lewis. 2 hits today for Boo. Ball away. Hit up the middle to second. Right at Shikatani, who backhands it on the hop. Makes the play. 1 down. Next up, Nance Tools. 1 for 4 with a single.
Nance Tools.
Heater up and in. Strike called. 0-1. Ball down. Fouled off. 0-2. Change it down. Chased and fouled off. Still 0-2. Heater up and away. Fouled off. Power swing there. Ball away. Outside and low. 1-2. Change it middle in. Turned on by Tools and cracked deep left field. Bats retreating. Back at the warning track. Then calls for it. She'll put it away. 2 down. Here's Hackman, the last chance for the Moonstars today. 2 for 4 with the solo homer and a single. Heater inside. Strike called at the knees. 0-1. Heater up and in. Hackman lines at the first. Lung Jr. leaps out of his reach into the dumps it down the right field line. That is a base hit for Herbert. He'll be on with the 2-out single. Time run in the on-deck circle for the Moonstars. Here's Rusty Bustum. 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Firmly locked in. Ball down and in on the first pitch. Low. Ball 1. No speed over first, and no worry about the steal. Heater away. Line foul. Bustum was on it, but late. 1-1. Change up and in. High. 2-1. Forcing it down in the way. Outside. 3-1 as Primo struggles to find the zone here. Ball down. Check swing strike called. Full count option up. Runner will go with the pitch. Change up middle of the plate. Check swing called. Strike 3. It fooled him. He was looking fastball, and that ends the game. Primo gets the save. Sawteeth win over the Moonstars today, defeating another division rival 9-6 as we start the year 2-0. Yes, you hate that sound? That's fair. That's fair. Big win today for us. We started off a little slow. Came alive around the same time they did, but then we kept our momentum going as JYS shows everyone that the 42-year-old catcher still has it as he hits 2 big home runs en route to our victory. 21-15, man. We out-hit him, too. Hitless today for the Moonstars with Gustavsson at the top of the lineup. Windy Wheels, pinch hitters Oliver, Clubber, Buff, and Gobelson, who did not bat. Solo homers today for Herbert Hackman and Testy Osteroni, and a 2-run homer from Lackey Luster. 2 RBIs also chipped in from Pepe Benicio, 1 on a groundout and 1 on a double. For us, hitless today were Kathy Cul-de-sac and pinch hitter Pex Flexed. Sammy Shikatani did not bat, so she doesn't count in that endeavor. Solo home run today for DP Turner. We also had 2 RBI double for Slash Trips, a RBI single for John Renero, 2 homers today for Junior Young Sr. He had a solo homer and a 3-run bomb, and Hanzo Majiko also chipped in an RBI double. Loss goes to Slip Sauter. He goes 4 2/3, 15 hits given up with a strikeout, 3 home run balls, 8 earned runs out of the 9 that scored. 0 for 1 day for Sauter. McWhale's 3+ innings out of the bullpen. He gives up 5 hits, 1 earned run, and 1 strikeout. And Lil Bupton got the hold with the 3rd inning, giving up a hit. On the other side for us, Fabio Fabulo pitches averagely, 5 1/3 innings, gives up 9 hits, 6 earned runs, 1 walk, 3 home run balls himself, 1 strikeout. He improved though to 1-0 as the offense showed up. Brick Towers, inning and a third, gives up 4 hits, 2 strikeouts, Doc Simpleman gets a hold as well, inning in a third, 1 hit, 1 strikeout. And Maximo Primo gets the save, pitching the 9th, giving up a hit and striking out a batter. His first save here in the series. GG's. Thank you. Appreciate you that, guys. Definitely a big win for us. Player of the game is JYS, Junior Young Sr., as he had a 3-hit day, clobbering 2 homers and singling, driving in 4 runs, scoring twice. DP Turner, the runner-up, finishing a triple shy of the cycle. He had a solo homer, a double, a single, 3 runs scored for him. And Lackey Luster, the third-place finisher for the Moonstars, he goes 3 for 4, hitting a solo 2-run homer and 2 singles with a run scored. Not bad at all. All right. Not bad, and we're still top 150 in the league, in the among the early accessors, let's say that. Could have been higher if I played yesterday, but I was exhausted. Was out all day in the heat doing some yard work. Not fun. All right, you. Oh, fuck, that's funny. Oh, man. Okay, let's read this. Okay. Compose, say it with a straight face. Okay. Give me a minute. Oh, shit. I'm such a damn child. Anyway. Okay, you just farted in the locker room and it smells like rotten eggs. Who do you put the blame on? Matty Bats or Doc Simpleman? Well, both of them are old. Both of them don't really factor into our plans moving forward. But the weaker option is generally the best one, and that would be Doc because he is older. Although he did pitch well today, he is 37. He is going to regress faster than Bats, and he's also already a B-. Matty Bats is still a B overall, plus he has less loyalty to begin with, so easy answer, this is Doc. Two players are fighting over an old flip phone you found in the dugout. Who do you give it to? Grease Veterano or Libby Doe? Plus 23 to whoever you choose, minus 21 to whoever you don't choose. Okay, so they're both the same overall. They're both in the bullpen, so they both do equivocally almost the same thing. They're both at equal loyalty, so there isn't really a good option here. But Grease is older. I believe he's older than Libby. Libby is 25. Right, Grease, I believe, is 32, if I remember correctly. And, yeah, Doe factors into the future plans for the squad, whereas Grease really doesn't, although I do like what Grease brings as a long reliever. However, he hasn't played yet this year, and I don't want to piss off Libby, so let's go ahead and give it to Libby. Okay. And Grease loses, yep. Alright, and that's it. So 2, I guess, negative ones, if you want to look at it that way. What the... I know, right? It's like, what, WTF, boys? Alright, let's look around the league. Any roster moves here after 2 games? Still looking for someone to get first blood there in that department. Alright. Alright, bottom. Alright, no. No roster moves, so no teams yet pulled the trigger on that one. Anybody at the right prices to be signed? Not quite. I haven't seen anybody that's, like, jumping out at me. Although, hey, I'm Colliner's close. Although I have a great center fielder right now, so I don't think I'll be signing him. Axel Torque, okay. Getting close, getting close. No one's in, like, the right price point yet. Oh, he got reverse splits. What the hell is a reverse? Finally started their New Year's resolution, so you get a trade for that? What the hell is reverse splits? Okay, interesting. So they can even green trades when they're just sitting in the free agent pool. Huh. Bronco gets +3 contact, but that makes up for the regression a little bit he had last episode, so that's good. What else we got here? Nope. I could see a team signing Stafford for $17.5 million, I think. Sign Blinder gets +2 accuracy there in the free agent pool. He's now a B overall after getting that trade as well. Kathy Cul-de-sac +6 contact. She's now up to 58. Nice, that'll help. Young Junior Senior starts the regression after getting his first start at the catching position today. He loses 7 fielding, but he is still competent. What else we got? Okay, I think Fluster is almost at the right price, but he is a closer. If he was a fielder, he'd be ready to go. As a closer, I think he's going to be probably going for about $6 million, if I had to guess. I wouldn't pay him much more than that. Yeah, but like no one's like at the right price to be signed right now. John Renero -4 fielding. Okay, that's not ideal. He wasn't even fielding today. He was playing DH. Okay. Still not seeing anybody. Nope. And Statsman loses 2 arm in the free agent pool. Okay. Alright, well, that's interesting. Yeah, they can get random traits. I did not know that. Apparently that's something they put in this game. Let's sim up to our next one. Preview that matchup. It's going to be the first of, I believe, 3 straight on the road. Sirloins win there over the Moose. Good pitchers duel, 3-2. Grapplers win 5-3 over the Crocs here. Jacks are going to be holding off the Overdogs to rally as they win 7-6. They improved to 2-0. Heaters rally and win 7-6 over the B-Wolves. Sandcats shut out the Herbivores in a pitcher's duel, 1-0. Suck it, Grass Eaters. Blowfish beat the Wild Pigs 2-1. Good pitch game there for the Blowfish, bouncing back after that shellacking they took on opening day. Platypi hold off the Jacks. They win 11-8, getting their first win of the year. Freebooters taking on the Sandcats. Freebooters crush them easily 10-3. Freebooters now atop the division 2-1. Crocs win 4-2 over the Wide Loads. 2 games left here. Blowfish taking on the Moose, and the Blowfish lose a pitcher's duel this time 3-2 as they give up a late 2-run rally. And the Overdogs win the final game in the Sim 8-4 as they get their first wins. Only 2 winless teams left here in the Sim, the B-Wolves and the Wild Pigs. We are one of the only 2 unbeaten teams left. That would be us and the Buzzards, both at 2-0, which means I believe we play the Wild Pigs next, if I had to guess. I'm right. Hey, look at that. We're playing a winless team. Okay, on the mound for the matchup, it is going to be Thrash Owlmeyer, who has Wild Thing. Accuracy problems for Thrash. So on a so for that is medium debuff. I believe it's minus like 12% chance on if you miss your target on a power pitch, it's gonna go somewhere other than where you asked it to go. And then on the other side for the Pigs, it is Durbin Holmes, the ever-present curmudgeon, I guess, of their rotation. I'm not sure how to describe him. Alright, let's look at player development options. What do we got? Alright, so we still have the surf lessons for Junior Young Senior. Again, he doesn't really factor into the long-term plans for the team, so not really going to look to upgrade him here because we still wouldn't get back the amount he lost even if we get that bonus roll, so save our money on that. Too high of a chance to lose Rally Starter, so we're not getting that. 42% chance to lose this for Pex. Again, too high of a chance to get Whiffer, so we're going to pass that one as well. Moving down to the last 3 traits, so there's actually 6 to choose from instead of, still 6 like last time, except instead of being 2 by 2 by 2, it's one right after the other in the list. Wonder if you can change that, like the design of the screen. Alright, so we have Deception for Doe, that's a 10% chance of being removed. Okay, I like this one. 14% chance of this one going for Moods. This one is a K-Neglector, so I don't really care for it. And this one for Junior Young Junior I do like. He could use the extra contact. He's not really fast to begin with, so sacrificing the speed wouldn't matter. But this one will be here next time. So we are going to go for this one for Libby Doe instead. Let's go ahead and get this. Give her the junk and accuracy boost and see if we get these bonus rolls. Here we go. 1 junk to 59. 1 accuracy to 50. Does not get the bonus 3. 2%, 2.5 chance to get the pitch. She got the pitch. She got a forkball. All right. Libby has a 4-pitch repertoire now. Haha, nice. So Libby now has the 4-seam, 2-seam changeup, and she now has the forkball. All right. Way to go. Hit that 2.5. So you hit the 2.5, but not the 10. You know what, game? I'm not going to question your logic. Thank you. Say thank you and move on. Alright, we'll set the lineup here and we'll call it a day for this stream here. And then we will be right back here in a few minutes with the second stream of the evening where we will be doing episode 2 of the Heater Shuffle Draft series, guys. So stick around, don't go nowhere. Just take me a few minutes to reset the stream. Alright, lineup for Game 3 next episode. It'll be Bronco leading off in the DH role. Slash Trips in at first base. Locked in. I believe we're facing a right-hander, so that means JYJ is going to the bench. Johnny Bags batting third, locked in right field. John Reneo at shortstop, batting fourth. Batting fifth in center is Maddie Batts. Batting sixth in left field with the contact boost against righties is Kathy Caldesac. Batting seventh, 10th still at third base is Nutmeg. Batting 8th is second baseman DP Turner, and batting 9th in again at catcher. Despite not having his lefty boost, he is locked in. It is JYS Jr. Young Sr. Alright, and that is going to do it for this first stream episode here tonight, everybody. We do manage to get the victory, coming back and beating the Moonstars 9-6. We're now 2-0 to start the year, looking to keep momentum going against our first non-divisional opponent next time out, the Wild Pigs, who come into that matchup winless at 0-2. If you made it this deep in the stream, guys, thank you so much for sticking around, guys. Appreciate the support as always. Shout out to, once again, to Naparology for the follow. Love it. Thank you. Happy to have you. If you haven't already, hit the follow button down below like he did, or he or she, I don't really know. To be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch down in the description below if you want to come over here and watch the games live before they are posted to the channel over there. And stick around, everybody. We have the Heaters franchise coming right up after this. Just got to reset the stream. Till next time, everybody, this is the Nasty One, signing off.